lot of cool sights on the way in, so I'm going to scope them out. Port side window. There's a leak that goes into the cabin. Some separation here. I knew it was frayed. I had separation anxiety. Okay, I'm back in Grenada. I arrived alone again because Deb has business to take care of in the States. Slept like the dead last night. Oh my god. I was tired after the long flight from San Francisco. Everything was in order. Mark at Island Dreams made sure that everything was clean and in top shape so that when I got here, got a fully functioning boat, complete with a cold refrigerator and beers. So, one of the things Mark did was he picked up this gangplank that we needed. So we had Mike at CocoNet, which is just steps away from the marina, manufacture a gangplank for us. When you dock like med mooring style, you need a way to get onto your boat, because my dinghy pushes us quite a ways away from the dock. So, yeah. Mike at CocoNet made a really nice gangplank, and so we're good for now. And we'll be able to use that in other places that do med mooring, like Bonaire, Curacao, Aruba, Colombia. So we'll put that to good use. And today I've got to do some chores. I got to do things like put the ceiling panel back on in the master bed. We had taken the ceiling panel down because of that leak that cropped up in the back of the master cabin. Yeah, there was a leak coming from the back of the master cabin, dripping right on our heads. And it was from the winch switches for the power winch. And we got that all fixed up, confirmed that it's not leaking, and now I'm going to put the ceiling panel back on. So on a Leopard, this groove is going to fit into this tongue here. So it's tongue and groove on one side, and it's Velcro on the other. Now, to put my little vent and shade back on, it goes black out towards the bow, screen towards the stern. I don't know if it matters. And then I screw it in place with the 4 screws, one on each corner. Dinghy to run some errands. Gonna hit up Island Water World for some bits and pieces. Gonna get some food at the store. And I'm gonna send a package at the FedEx office, which happens to be right there. Right over there. Convenient, yeah. So the FedEx errand is done. Now I'm going to the Island Water World. Same kind of thing as Budget Marine or West Marine. And it's right in front of the dinghy dock. There's the dinghy dock. And one thing I really like about Port Louis Marina is everything's within a dinghy ride or walking distance. I mean, you could definitely walk this, and I did last time I was here. But it was pouring rain, so it was a bit wet getting back. So, cross the street here in a minute. Waiting for traffic. That was simple. Got a float switch I needed, needle, twine. Do a lazy jack repair with the needle and twine. Other bits and pieces. Okay, let's get this stuff back to the boat, and then I'm going to come back and go to the food store, which is right down there. Fun. I'm going to be carrying all that stuff. The boat is right there. drop it off real quick. And the weather is about to turn foul, so I'd love to get back to the boat before that happens. Squall coming. Here it comes. I'm back just in time. I'll take care of the grocery run after the squall's passed. All right. A little bit of water. This isn't bad at all, but you know. Supermarket. Going to the grocery store. Port side window. There's a leak that goes into the cabin. That's the cracks in this rubber mold here. This is a typical thing that happens anywhere from 8 to 10 years on a Leopard. It's my turn, apparently. There's the leaky spot right there. Now, there's guys on the Leopard owners group on Yahoo that say put some 3M 3260 stucco tape on there to get you by until you can get it done proper. And it is going to be some time before I can really do this proper. So, on goes the stucco tape. Stucco tape is good because there won't be a residue left behind when we take it off, provided we remove it within 30 days or so. So for us it's going to be 45 days, but hopefully it won't leave the residue. That's what I'm counting on. And I'm going to apply some to the little spots that have cracks here. Yes. Yes, this is going to look hideous. But I don't want water in my cabin leaking through the window. It's not going to work for me. You know, if anything, this bright red tape is a reminder to get it fixed. So that should stop the current water ingress into the cabin. It's pretty well sealed all along the top. So the next squall has arrived, and it's just like 15 minutes after I put the red 3260 tape on. And I can say that it's looking pretty good so far. I mean, it was leaking instantly prior to me putting this stuff on, and now it's dry. Again, this is not a fix. This is a Band-Aid until you can get it done properly. Getting it done properly involves removing all of the rubber out of here and hitting it with new sealer all the way around. The factory used Sikaflex, but there's some better stuff out these days. It's a Friday in November, and right at the butt crack of dawn today, guys from Island Dreams showed up. I had told Mark at Island Dreams I need to get the running rigging going for the screecher, so what I needed to do is unfold it out of the bag, hoist it up, find out where it comes off. You know, like that's the jib there, right? So how high up do the lines come out, or the sheets come out? You know, and then measure all the way back through the blocks that I'm going to use, all the way back to a winch, and then get the lines cut at the chandlery. So, bright and early they showed up. I wasn't ready. I definitely wanted to set up a camera or two to film what was going on, but, you know, I can't just be all, oh, hey, wait, I got to set up a camera. They're like, nah, man, we've got wind coming. We got to do this while there's no wind. So we went right to work and got it all done. And the good news is they've already got the lines cut. So let's go have a look at the lines. So my jib sheets are red for port side, green for starboard. We weren't able to duplicate that. The outfit did not have green, so what I've got is red for port. And I got yellow for starboard. That'll work, no problem. I'm going to tie those onto the screecher with a nice bowline, and then put it back in her sail bag, and she'll be stowed below deck for whenever we're ready to go with a screecher. That's got to go out and around. All right, this has to go around the spreader. I've got this little detachable. I've got this guy on a bungee to help, tension while I'm furling. Not sure. This one's easily, comes apart like that. So I can put the endless line in there. Use it as a little bit of a tensioner, and then lock it down once I'm all furled up. Don't currently have a clutch. I'd like to put a clutch up there. Okay, so once we're actually in a wind, the wind will push it away from the spreaders. Right now it's hitting the spreader, which is not cool. So I'm gonna fix the lazy jack lines today, so I'm heading back over to Island Water World and get probably about 100 feet of the right size line. So I'm heading out. Port Louis Marina, dinghy dock, Island Water World. It's all right there. Super convenient. Got the new lazy jack line, so let's go get that put on. See how that works out. So yeah, I got 100 feet. The mast is only 65 feet, but I'm gonna have leftover, and I kind of want leftover. It's always good for lashing things down in weather, so it's all good. Would like to get this done so I can go out on a little excursion later. So let's get her done with one of those, and then it goes all the way down to a loop. See, now the loop goes off to that other loop where it's the highest point, where the new line goes, but then it also goes back off to this one here. See, and look where we are. We're just a couple of feet away from the rearmost piece. So I'm about to detach this piece, which is frayed. Goes to that connector and through this eyelet. First thing I gotta do is sew these two pieces together. The new line, got some brand new 8mm. I wasn't just born knowing how to do this. I watched a YouTube video by Out Chasing Stars. And he was running a line up his mast. That's what I needed to know. Thanks for that. Nice little tutorial. I'm going to hit that with electrical tape. It should keep it all pretty stabilized going up through the mast. This new line is ready to go up the mast through that hole right there. And there it goes inside. Maybe. Gotta work it a little bit. Is it too thick? No, it'll go. Yeah, we're good. Okay, new line going up. Yeah. Look what we got here. Ooh, boy. Talking some separation here. Yeah, and on the transit from Trinidad to here, to Grenada, I could see that from the deck. I knew it was frayed. I had separation anxiety. Now, I totally was hoping it would hold out until we got here. It did. So, now that I've got the connection point fed all the way up through the mast and back down to where the stack pack is, I'm going to detach here and then connect it to the ring here where it all started. That's the next step. Well, I've done as much as I can on the boat. The store is closed now, Island Water World. It closes at noon on a Saturday, honestly. So, there's always something to do on the boat, but I need to get out and play, right? So. Here is St. George's anchorage right outside St. George's. Plenty of yachts will anchor here. Really safe place to go. It's got a good reputation now anyway. So it's just to the right of the harbor as you arrive. And over there is cruise ship dock. Alright, the Silver Whisper from Silver Seas Cruise Lines, sitting outside of St. George's, Grenada. And there's Fort George over here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those cannons go off at night. I mean, I've heard some kabooms in the evening on a Friday night. Well, I've put the baby to bed. It's time to get to the airport. It was a great week in Grenada. Coming back at Christmas, so we'll actually get to see Grenada proper when we come back. This time around it was pretty much just maintenance-y stuff. Laura couldn't come, so I took care of things on the boat. So, yeah, I hate to leave this place. It's pretty awesome. Loving Grenada. Alright, well, we'll see you next time.